morning. Welcome to my first ever weekly vlog. I'm gonna attempt to do this, bring my phone with me, share clip bits, and just to share the week with you. So today's Monday morning, and we had a jam-packed weekend. Friday night, so I had work. I had remote work, but ended up at a cafe on Friday, so that was a lot of fun, a lot of moving pieces happening. Did my commute home, which was a good like 30-40 minute commute home. Picked up my son, and we got ready for a mother-son dance. It was so much fun. We've attended the mother, son, father, daughter shindigs that they've had at the school over the past 3-4 years since they brought them back after COVID, and it was so much fun. And it was really beautiful to see like the community we've built around the parents, and it was a disco theme, and so there was so many moms and sons in like fun 70s attire. The jams they were playing, the DJ they had, it was such a good time. And my son did dance with me a couple times, but they also have really fun games for the kiddos to play and engage with. And then moms were on the dance floor, so that was just, it was a really really good time. And to hear my son at the end of the night say like that was a 10 out of 10, like it was really a lot of fun. I got to hang out with my other mom friends, so that was good on Friday. And then Saturday, I facilitated a leadership retreat for my job, and that was a lot of preparation the week prior, but also after our mother-son dance. I was up preparing. I always like to practice out loud, basically what I'm facilitating. So my cats had a rundown of what's happening, and they were my audience on Friday night. So facilitated that on Saturday, came home, and I very much can come off like an extrovert, but after big things like this, I very much need to come home, take a shower, get in my pajamas, and like stay in. But it was also my niece's half birthday, so she turned 6 months on Saturday, and I had bought some gifts for her, and I did have it in the back of my mind that maybe I could get comfy cozy and we could head down to town where my sister lives, and we did. So I took the kids and we went to my sister's house, and it was just such a fun cozy night in. We picked up some food, and my niece got to open her presents, and we just hung out there on Saturday. It was such a good time. We literally like contemplated sleepover because it was so cozy. And then headed back. And then Sunday I celebrated my daughter's 7th birthday by having her pick 2 friends, and I took them on a spa day. So it was my first time ever doing anything like this. So picked them up, her friends. My sister came along with me. I'm like, I need another grown-up. Will you come with me? And I on Amazon, and I'm going to show you in a different clip the stuff that I bought from Amazon. It was so cute. It was a youth spa little package. So we got a purse, mini robes, some fun little things. So we picked up the girls. We headed to they were only supposed to get manicures, but somehow I got convinced, and they ended up getting pedicures as well. And I also got a pedicure, which was very much needed, and it was just a fun day. So we did pennies, we grabbed lunch at a restaurant, and then I took them shopping at Five Below. I preloaded some gift cards and was like, this is what you have, this is what you can spend. And then my sister and I walked around with them, and they had their little shopping carts, and they got to pick all the things. So that was so much fun, and a really like mom moment for me, building core memories with my daughter. And like, this is the fun part of, oh my bad, I moved the camera, fun part of having a daughter, where we can do these fun things. So that was a lot of fun. So that's like a little recap of the weekend. I'm gonna see if I have some clips to do a little montage, but now it's Monday. I have the privilege of being able to work from home 3 days a week, and so had my morning meetings, dropped off the kids this morning, did the whole morning routine. I started an Instacart grocery delivery last night, but my eyes were super heavy and I couldn't finish it, so I'm going to go ahead and finish placing that order, assess what we need. I did some cleaning, like Sunday night cleaning of bathrooms, prep, getting the kids, get your clothes ready, get your backpacks ready, which I normally do on Sundays. I should have filmed that, but I like a clean with me Sunday reset, but girl, I just needed to get it done. Otherwise it was not going to get done. So it was a late night for me. I caught my second wind. Usually catch my second wind between like 8:30, and that's how the house gets clean and the stuff gets done. So that was last night. But yeah, it's Monday. Work from home. I had some meetings. Had my first cup of coffee. I just made myself a protein smoothie. I'll show you the protein that I use. And I did a banana, about 12 ounces of milk, which also has per serving 8 grams of protein. So I did a banana, orange, my vanilla protein powder, and the milk. It's the first time I do like a citrus shake smoothie type combo. Usually I'm berries and spinach, so this was something different. So I'm drinking that, and I told myself this morning that I want to move and incorporate movement in my routine, especially since I have the privilege to work from home, and it's a light meeting day for me today. I only have 2 remote meetings versus some days I really do have like 5 just back-to-back meetings. So it's sunny. It's supposed to be a good, beautiful 80 degrees out today. So we're gonna go on a little walk. I'm gonna go on a little walk, finish my work day, place that Instacart order, and then I will film the rest of today as we go along with it, the start of the week. And we have some fun things coming up, which I'll tell you about as well later in the vlog. And then I ended up doing, I think I shared with you guys on the skincare PM routine that Friday was coming up, and it was, I said pie day, is I meant payday. So payday happened on Friday, girl, and I needed some toiletries, and so we went to the store, and I was able to buy my shampoos, my face lotions, some smell good things. And so I also want to film a little haul for you guys later today. Sorry, this is like a little shaky, but yeah, so I just wanted to welcome you to my first ever weekly vlog. We're gonna see how to capture all the moments throughout the week and then compile this nicely for you at the end of the week. But yeah, come and join me for a week, and I'm excited to bring you along. So let's go. We're almost done. A couple of steps away from my house. This was so good. I think it's supposed to be like 80 degrees today. But my house is under a lot of shade, so it's like 62 degrees inside my house. So it's really nice to come out, some fresh air, feel the sun. It feels so good. The walk down isn't ever nearly as bad as the walk up. It's a little bit more uphill. And I'm so happy I was able to incorporate this today. I really am trying to change like my lifestyle habits. I want more movement in my life. So I'm proud that I can make this happen. Saw some bunnies, butterflies. I live in like a mountain, semi-mountain community, still town. There are like mountain communities further east of us, which I'm sure I'll share at some point, but we're home. I'm gonna go in, finish my protein shake, make my second cup of coffee, which honestly might be an iced at this point, assess the fridge, do the Instacart order, finish a lot of action items from work, and then go about the day. Evening routine with the kids once we pick up. So here's to our casita. Through Instacart, and so little grocery haul for you. We got some granola. We have a fun day planned with friends tomorrow, which I'm excited to bring you guys along. We are taking the kids to LEGOLAND, and we're gonna go with 2 other families, and we're super excited. So I bought some snacks. We're all kind of pitching in for snacks to bring, so I bought these snacks for tomorrow. Yeah, granola for my breakfast. Oh, I got these snacks too. This is the first time, so I highly recommend grocery delivery. If you know, it is like you have to pay service fees, or you can pay for the membership. For me personally, it's worth it because I live a little bit out compared to like where the main grocery stores are, and so it just works out. Some days I can do pickup and avoid the cost. Some days I'll go into the grocery store and actually do the shopping, and some days I get it delivered. But this is the first time that actually when I was bringing in all the bags, I had duplicates. So I ended up with 2 sourdoughs and now a 3rd box of snacks, but I guess better to have more than not enough, so we'll figure it out. It'll all get eaten, but I love grocery delivery. I got our sourdough bread, our apples, Uncrustables for the kids. Again, I know I could make PB&Js, but these are grab and go quickly in between like soccer pickups, drop-offs. It's just so easy to put these in the kids' lunches. And normally I try and get the bigger box, but it's also hard to find when they are in the big box. The kids love this brand specifically of mini cinnamon waffles. They'll eat them cold, they'll eat them hot, they'll eat them toasted, but they're perfect breakfast. Sometimes I'll eat them too. We got bell peppers, asparagus, carrots, and I did Walmart. So I did Instacart, and so all of these groceries are from Walmart. And I did Walmart this time because I needed laundry stuff as well. But I would say 80% of the time we do our groceries from Aldi, which I'm excited to do Aldi haul with you when we get there. Zucchini. We always have berries on deck. I'm gonna try out these potatoes. They're red potatoes, and they come with a seasoning packet. You can pop it in the microwave. So easy peasy lemon squeezy. See, I have duplicates. So here's the big box. Yeah, and I have duplicates because I started a mobile order on my phone, and then since I was at the computer really quick for work already, I kind of was trying to do both, and I ended up like multitasking. I ended up having 2 different carts, and I thought I edited everything, but we have duplicates. And that makes sense. That's why the price was a little high. I got some kefir probiotics. I'm really trying to work on my gut health. I do juices, green juices. There's an orange one that has turmeric, and then I've done a beet one, so I'm excited to show you guys that as well. We've been doing Tide Pods lately. My husband does the laundry and he prefers those, so we got those. Applesauce, my daughter's favorite little snack. Some cereal, some meat sticks. This is the Great Value Walmart brand version of Z-Bars, so I hope the kids will like them because this will be great because Z-Bars are so expensive. We got some chicken, some turkey deli meat, some beef. I got us some frozen salmon. The kids like salmon. I got us some steak. So on the menu this week is we're gonna do grilled chicken with like a Greek spin with tzatziki sauce and grilled veggies. We're gonna do salmon with some rice and grilled veggies. Spaghetti is always very comforting, so we're gonna do spaghetti, and this is the 93.7 ground beef for a little less greasy. And then I saw a recipe on Pinterest for some steak and veggies, you know, just bites with some mashed potatoes. So that will be nice. And then I have our lactate milk. I got 2 gallons of those. We pivoted to lactate, I would say, like 4 or 5 months ago. Normally we were just a 2% regular milk household, but my son was sharing, and here's, I don't know, Blue's in the shop, but our cat can smell the meat. I'll just put all this stuff away. We moved to lactate because my son was saying that his stomach was hurting, and my messy little grocery haul with you guys. I do have the stuff that I bought from Target yesterday, but I want to do a sit down and before I pull all of those out, so that's exciting. But yeah, I'm gonna put all these away, especially the freezer and fridge items, and then I'm on the last hour of my workday, so close that out, and then we're gonna pick up the kids, and then it's the evening routine. So prep for dinner, empty out backpacks, what paperwork needs to be signed, and spend some quality time. And it's Monday night. My husband's shift ended, so it's his Saturday. So usually that's when we sit down as a family and have dinner together at the table. So yeah, I'm excited to show you guys that. Anyway, this is my grocery haul. Highly recommend Instacart and grocery delivery if you have not tried it. Let me know if you have any questions. Hello beautiful people. I finished with my shift and I need gas and I need to go wash my car, so we're gonna go do that. The grocery delivery went smooth, and I put a lot of it away already, which is good. So we're just gonna go wash my car, put some gas in my car, just so that I'm prepared for the week. I normally like doing this on the weekends, but it was just so busy, so I was like, it'll be a Monday chore. I'm taking tomorrow off because I worked on Saturday, and I was planning to take Tuesday off anyway, so it just kind of worked out. But we're gonna take the kids to LEGOLAND for the first time. I've never been there. This will be their second amusement park. We took them to Disneyland in November, and they did pretty good for it being their first amusement park. So I'm excited. We're gonna go, as I mentioned earlier, with 2 other families. So tomorrow's gonna be busy. I know we're gonna be sun drained. So we're just gonna get the gas and clean the car right now. There was a ginormous spider that crawled on my windshield last night when I left my sister's house, and I have had the heebie-jeebies ever since. So I'm just gonna get the car washed. I'm someone who's like, I need proof of a body. Like, I need to know that we killed the spider, and there's no proof of body. So we're gonna go wash my car, vacuum my car, and really hope that it's gone. And then yeah, go home. We're gonna have ceviche for dinner. I have all the ingredients. Just chopping it up, a nice fresh dinner. I'm on my health and fitness journey, and so I've been trying to incorporate a lot more Mediterranean, salmon, shrimp, cucumber, also like Greek, like Mediterranean Greek chicken, food, cucumber, feta, those kinds of things. And it's really fresh for spring and summer, so that's the plan. We're gonna go wash. I just realized I forgot my tripod and I wanted to bring it so I can film my washing and vacuuming my car. So this is struggles of a up and coming content creator. I am not used to like carrying it around with me, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to capture the actual cleaning of the car, but that's what we're doing. I might be able to film like the inside of the car wash. Anyway, the kids don't know we're going to Legoland yet, and I don't want to tell them until tomorrow morning. Like I want to wake them up and as if we're getting them ready for school, and then be like, just kidding, we're going to Legoland. But my son has suspicions. That boy is always on my phone, and I, for the most part, don't mind. I think it's really cute, you know, like having my phone and him having my phone. But sometimes when mom is trying to like plan and organize, that boy be all up in my business, and he's just like, so what's going on Tuesday? I saw your friends texted this, and I'm literally like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So he's gonna be like, I knew it tomorrow morning. There's a car in front of me getting all the bugs sprayed off. There's different levels of like car wash membership, and if you have like the more expensive one, they will spray off a layer of buggage for you. But I really do come in and just be like getting the express wash. Like my husband has a membership. He has his is a 2016, mine's a 2010, but my car's like the mom car, so like I don't need to be paying extra. Like I just need it cleaned and washed, but I don't gotta keep it fancy. His car is the date night car, so he can have that membership. I just need to clean it occasionally when the french fries get a little too stale. Here comes the guy who usually helps. Hi. Good, how are you?
Good. What can I do for you?
I'll just do the express. Thank you. He said, how can I help you? And I said, I had to read the menu to make sure that I got the express wash part right. And this is the part I always struggle with the car wash. He says, come forward, go to that way, and then come forward, forward. Stop. Neutral. Yep, got it. Oh my gosh, guys, that is like so stressful. Oh, he's still giving me a spray down. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's so nice of him. Unless that's normal, and then the other guy who's usually here just forgets about that part, but I don't know. Yeah, I always get nervous when I have to like get my wheels in the right place. I'm a nervous driver, you guys, like, especially when I have other people in the car. Unless like I know my commute and I'm on a straight, oh, it's about to get loud. Like I was saying, unless I'm comfortable with the commute or like it's a straight freeway, I'm like confident, but I'm just a nervous driver. But yeah, so we're up to wrap up the car wash. I'm gonna go vacuum out all the crumbs from the car that my lovely children produce all week long, and then we'll head back home. We'll get gas and we'll head back home and prep dinner. I got gas in my car. I was able to get gas even though the guy's there. And I got this one just for now, but at Bath and Body Works I bought the little plastic decorator things, and I don't know if I'll order online or I just turned my car on. Order online or take a little self-care day and make sure that I stop at Bath and Body. All right, this guy's like in front of me, so I can't pull forward. So here's the anxiety again. We're doing it, guys. We're doing it. You know, I talk to myself in the third person a lot. I mean, a lot, especially on my drives when I'm alone, but like to and from work. And a lot of the times it's like processing the day. But one of the things I noticed I started doing was literally telling myself, like, it's okay, baby, like, you got it, like, like coaching myself through like a difficult parking situation or traffic situation. You know, it's my inner me helping me out because driving is stressful. Next, we are back. I didn't check the time, what time I left. I feel like I've been gone for like a good 35 minutes. Okay, I'll see you guys when I start cooking dinner. Bye. So it is the evening time, and dinner went smooth. Cleanup went smooth. Husband cleaned the kitchen while I jumped in the shower. It was super relaxing. I got to use some of the stuff I bought, and then I brought them out so I could show you my haul from yesterday. Got a bunch of toiletries and then just some stuff that I needed for the kids. A huge fan of Olay. I really like the rose and the original scent, and this is a black cherry vanilla scent. So I used it tonight. I used it this evening and it smells so good. And I'm very much on like a lemon, cherry, yellow, fruity kick right now because that is what's trending. I finished the La Roche-Posay body wash and I ended up going for the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. I go back and forth, and so yeah, this is really good. I am trying a new fragrance of Herbal Essence. Normally I get their pink rose hip one, but again, I'm switching up the fragrance and I got the chamomile one and it smells so good. I went to Target with my sister and we were using the same shopping cart and she's like, I didn't realize I grabbed the yellow one. She grabbed the pink one, so we have very similar tastes in regard to our hair. Then I picked up some kid toothbrushes for Trinity as well. I already took one out to help with her routine last night. I picked up the hubby some Cremo body wash. He has used 2 or 3 of these already before. This is the cast vanilla scent and it smells so good. And I think I shared when I was doing the PM skincare routine that I am very basic. I love vanilla scents. I'm very gourmand. I picked up some more hair ties. My cat thinks that these are toys, so I never know where they are. I would have bought 3 or 4 had this not been the last one on the rack. I picked up more antibacterial soaps. I've been using this for my face and my body. It's been really helpful. My Nespresso caramel flavor, so good. The 2-pack of the Crest Radiant Mint. It's our favorite, and now that Kingston's using it, we're gonna keep this on deck. My e.l.f. Holy Hydration Makeup Cleansing Balm. I love this stuff. I did share it on the PM skincare routine, so I picked that up as well. And then I actually, one of the body care spilt in the bag, so it's a little slimy, but I moved to body spray deodorant. I went on a vacation with my family and my little sister had this scent, the Carrying Coconut, and I really liked it. I kept using it the 3 or 4 days that we were together. So, and then I feel like my armpit shade has gotten lighter since I started using it, and I'm not using the Dove regular cream deodorant. So I picked up a new scent, definitely switching it up. This is Lavender Fresh. I'm excited to use that as well. I picked up just a little hand cream to keep at my desk. I have a little list in my notepad of things I want to just keep in my office. I picked up some more razor blades, the Billy kind. I switched to this in April around the time of the vacation. I had used Venus forever and ever, but my older sister has Billy, and I just switched over and I really like it. I picked up some new Oral-B toothbrushes. I got the size, or the, what is this called? The grip medium instead of soft, because I noticed that we really tore up our last toothbrushes. So excited to dive into this one. Oral Care. And then a mini brush to keep in my office and my purse. I finally have the haircut that I've been wanting for years, and so I feel like I'm going to be wearing my hair down a lot more. And I recently traveled on a flight for work, and this is something that I was like, I need to buy a mini brush and just keep with me in my purse for when it gets tangled on the bottom. And then a mini hairspray to go along with the mini brush and a lotion for the office. These are my all-time favorite wipes from Target, the Up and Up brand. And I think that there is something going on with the manufacturer, because they have been sold, like, I haven't been able to get these on a Target pickup order. I don't care about the flavor. I just like the wipes in general, or not flavor. We don't need these scents. I don't really care about the scents of the wipes. I got the hubby some Timber Old Spice. It smells so good. They have been, Old Spice is doing like more fruity flavors, which is great, but I also really like my man to smell like a man. And then, like, fun fact, I just love sniffing his armpits. It just makes me feel like it's home, and they smell so good. And then these I actually didn't pick up at Target. I picked these up at Five Below. Some cute little everyday earrings, a Virgo little beaded bracelet. I feel like these are very in right now. A makeup brush, because this has a lot to do with my cheek acne, so I'm gonna make time to wash my brushes. And then I also to add to my Ulta list, I want to buy a new set of brushes so that I have, you know, when I'm in between washing, I have like a dirty set and a clean set and can just switch that out seamlessly. And then I got this little Lazy Susan for all the skincare that I have been acquiring on my dresser. I picked up this fast charging C-port cable because the new one that I bought that I keep in my car, the plug ended up in my coffee cup and I still had coffee in there, and I was devastated because it was a really good car charger. So I'm going to try this out, and if it doesn't work at the equivalent capacity, I'm just going to reorder the one I got from Amazon because it's really good. I picked up the Best Foundation of Life. This, I learned, is a really good dupe for the, oh gosh, what is it called? I buy it at Macy's. Estee Lauder, like full coverage, and I learned that L'Oreal and Estee Lauder are like together, and I love this. Super excited to be using it. Keep foundation on deck. And then since I've developed the skincare routine, I have noticed that my skin gets really shiny in the afternoon, and I haven't quite figured it out if it's like shiny or if my skin is getting greasy, because I do have those greasy when what is it, absorbing wipes. But I'm also like, maybe this is the skincare glow. I haven't figured it out. But I bought a finishing powder just to carry with me on the days I'm out and about, and I noticed that I'm a little shinier than I want to. I'm going to try this finishing spray. Picked up my eyebrow pencil in taupe from e.l.f. This little travel brush to go with this. So I'm going to start collecting a little makeup bag to go with me. And then mouthwash, oral care summer this summer. And then this Chill Tips, I put these on in April. I have a thing going on with yellow right now. And my pedicure that I got on Sunday is also butter yellow. And I'm not ready to say goodbye to yellow. So will be the second time I try Chill Tips brand. And also the second time that it's like the same pair. So it has the metallic color that I was telling you about earlier in the car. And then I bought some cherry nail stickers. So I'm going to put some cherries on some of these and then cherries on my toes. And then I got a butter yellow and cherry vibe going on. So I'm probably going to put these on. I think I decided that I'm just going to wait till Wednesday to put them on because we have a fun amusement park day tomorrow that I don't want my new nails to get ruined. But that was my haul of all the shopping. Probably won't need to re-up on a lot of these for like a good month and a half. But it was fun. It was a good time. Well, if you have any questions on the products I provided you, I highly recommend them. Let me know, and I'd be happy to give you some feedback. All right, have a good night. Made it to LEGOLAND. Huh, Trinity? We made it to LEGOLAND. The drive wasn't too bad. It's in North County, so about an hour and 40-minute drive. And we got here before the park opened, so we're just killing time at the hotel that is super cute. And we're just waiting for our friends to get here, and then the day is gonna start. So excited.
Red light. You need gas. Get gas. Don't hit the curb. Oh, he hit the curb. Oh, that's the car.
He's on the wrong side of the road. LEGOLAND was so much fun. Everyone had a good old time. What do you think, kids?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
I can definitely go there again.
Absolutely.
I really want to.
Absolutely. Highly recommend. Highly recommend.
Yeah, the park was open 10 to 5. Our friends ended up staying. I think they went to the aquarium that's open an additional hour, but we were hungry. We picked up some quick little fast food. We have about a 60-minute commute home, and then it's just gonna be shower and chilling the rest of the night. Nothing major, and yeah, overall it was a really good day. I picked up 2 souvenirs, one of which I have right here, which is a little Legoland magnet, and it has a dragon on it because we went on the dragon roller coaster, right, puppy?
Yeah.
Dragon, dragon, dragon.
Overall, it was a good time. All right, talk to you later.
These are the days I will remember. These are the faces I need more.
So we made it back home. I jumped in the shower, did my skincare, and just, decompressing after a long day full of family fun. It was a really great time. If you've never been to Legoland, which it was my first time ever going, like ever, I hadn't even been as a child, it was a 10 out of 10. It's a very manageable theme park, super like small kid friendly, so definitely a place for the littles, but even like my son who's 9 about to be 10 also enjoyed himself. Which is a good time. And then like all the parents enjoyed our day today too. We were a total of 16 people, 10 kids. And I have to say, I was like debriefing with the mamas while we were getting our photos printed out that the kids did really good for our first ever family trip like that, like the 3 families together. It went pretty smooth. There was no major tantrums, no major hiccups, which was great. And kids will be kids, so we had some moments. Some littles were like hopped on rides, a little bit scared, and so we just kind of managed and did it all together. But it was so much fun. The water park was closed at Legoland, but I think they open in June. So I'm like, could you imagine like doing Legoland and then coming back or staying at the hotel and then coming back for another day? We did walk around the hotel for a little bit because my husband is former military, so he was like, oh, we were going to be there at 10 a.m. so we're going to be there at 9:30. So we very much were there at 9:30, and that gave us time to arrive at the hotel, check it out. And so from what I saw, they had like 2 cafes, they had Legos. Like, it was just a really good time and really like attainable if you live in San Diego County or near there. So it was so much fun. But the drive home, I took a little cat nap because I was tired. I had my husband pick me up a Pedialyte. I have my hydro jug full of water just so I can hydrate. And yeah, hopped in the shower, did my skincare. So now, and I finally took the yellow lemon nails off. They lasted 10 days. I can't remember if I put them on Monday or Tuesday of last week, but they lasted 10 days. And I have to say that is the longest I've had a nail set on. And I only had the 3 pop off the night that I went, did a deep cleaning on my house, which is like, I was cleaning, I was scrubbing toilets and tubs and dishes and stuff. And I have the brand right here. It was Nail Reformation was the nail brand, and it's so cute because they come with like a cuticle oil, they come with their own glue. It had its own I think it's called an orange stick, like to push back your cuticle file. So I will definitely be buying more of those, and they tend to have like the lemon print was such a fun color, and so they have like fun designs. I ended up getting those at TJ Maxx, so I'll make a run the next time that I'm ready to re-up on nails and probably buy a couple there. But tonight we're putting on the Chill Tips, which I showed you in my haul. This is the second time I'm going to wear the exact pair, and the second time I'm wearing Chill Tip brand. These also held up, I want to say a week, because I wore them when I was on vacation. And I'm not done with yellow. I think I shared with you guys, I got a yellow pedicure, very much butter yellow, and I'm sticking with it because it's May. Then comes June, summer vibes, but for me and my family and my sisters, we legit, like, fall decor comes out in July. So fall for me starts in July. My birthday's in August, and I'm very much pumpkin spice everything. Like, the burnt oranges, the maroons start happening for me in August. You can say what you want. That is just how I live my life. So like a good, more like half the year is fall for me, fall and winter. And then really just February, March, April, and May is like just spring and any other color. So I'm excited to put these on tonight. And then the cherry stickers that I ordered from Amazon came in, so I wanted to show you guys. It came in a pack of 3 from the brand Aha Nail Art. Look how cute these are, and it's a pack of 3, and some are like teeny tiny and some are a little bit larger. So I'm gonna do the yellow French tip with a couple cherries, and then I will be putting the cherries on my toes as well. And then it's a pack of 3, so I might gift 2 packs to my sisters or my friends. I actually bought, they might go to my friends, sorry sisters. I bought Mother's Day gifts for the 2 moms, my mom friends that we were with the group today, and I got them these from TJ Maxx. How cute is this, in my cool mom era? And then I bought them this really cute framed art that they can I think you can put hands, like it comes with paint, and you can put your kids' hands in your hands. So maybe I'll end up doing one of these numbers, and I can probably pick them up a pack of press-ons. That's so cute. I mean, I saw them today. The original plan was to give them their gifts today so they can put them in their car, but my husband had me like, and also because I didn't wake up early. Like, I knew what time he wanted to leave, but I didn't wake up early. I am not a morning person, and one of the goals that we have here is to become a 6 a.m. or a 5 a.m. So that's for a different day. Anyway, but yeah, I think I might do that. I mean, I waited this long, right? So I have the cup. I'll put the stickers since I have 2 left over, and then I'll pick up some nails for them. They know how much of a fan I am of press-ons, so I think that'd be a cute gift. And then I'll put the frames together. But yeah, so I'm gonna work on putting my nails on, continuing watching the vloggers I like to watch, and my shower, my self-care, my skincare routine. It all felt so delicious, very, very good. And then tomorrow I work from home, which kind of makes this fun adventure day not as, you know, heavy since I don't have to go into the office, but I work from home tomorrow, so I'll still be able to get up, have my coffee, get dressed, drop off the kids. Sometimes my husband comes with me, or sometimes, you know, he goes, or sometimes I go, so we take the turns. And then I'll hop on, get to work, get caught up, because you're gone for a day and it just feels like a lot happened while I was gone. My daughter has gymnastics. My husband will take that on, and then I actually have some steaks thawing in the fridge, and we're gonna do steaks, asparagus, and potatoes, so I'll help cook that tomorrow. But yeah, so that's kind of like a brief plan for tomorrow. And tonight we're closing out with the self-care and putting on some new nails, and we're gonna continue this weekly vlog. I'm new to this, so faux pas, I didn't film an intro for this morning, I realized, so it's probably, we're just gonna start off with a montage of our commute to Legoland. And then the other thing that happened right before I started filming this clip was that I did film this clip, but I was trying the angle, like right now I can see myself, so I was trying to do it the other way, where like the camera isn't flipped, I'm looking at the camera lens. And I filmed the haul that way the other day, and I have it by my mirror, so I'm like, okay, let's figure this out. So I did have it that way originally, pressed play, did my whole spiel, and then realized like a message had popped up on my phone, so it stopped recording, and the message was like, your storage is too full, so it stopped recording. And then what it did capture somehow ended up in slow motion. So I was like, lesson learned, we're gonna learn, right? I'm doing all of this with my phone because I'm up and coming, and I just want to see if I can even do it. But I have been seeing things, and here's my cat being a cat. Those were the goodies that we took to the trip today. We're just gonna let him do his thing. Anyway, oh, I have been seeing ads on my phone for like a magnet monitor you can put on the back of your phone. I've seen different tripods. So like my phone is, the algorithm is picking up that this is going to be a new adventure for me. So anyway, just sharing, because that's going to be a part of this, right? I didn't come into this as an expert. I'm sharing my journey with you. And anywho, so have a wonderful night. It's Tuesday night, tomorrow's Wednesday, halfway through the week. And I also just wanted to share, like, today was a really beautiful reminder that it's not all about go to work and come home. Bingo. What are you doing? What are you doing? He's distracting me. It's not all about go to work and come home. You have to plan joy. You have to plan fun things, and you can't always confine them to a weekend, especially if your household works different hours. So I work a Monday through Friday, weekends off. My husband has a very different schedule. He works 4 10-hour shifts. There's always overtime, and currently on graveyards. So, and he works weekends. So we have to like make it happen, make it work for us, and not feel guilty about it, and just kind of like remember to create joy. So this was fun for me. It feels like I had a weekend after having a weekend. And I worked on Saturday, so this is like a bonus, like what I didn't get to do on Saturday, I got to do today as a family. So it was a lot of fun. Okay, good night for real. Have a wonderful evening. I wish you sweet dreams, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye. Good morning. It is Wednesday. I had a little bit of a rougher night than expected last night after the whole Legoland, showered and everything, and then around the time that I started working on my nails, I ended up getting a migraine, and I do get those from time to time. Oftentimes they're stress induced. I wasn't feeling stressed or anything, but combo of the sun, the weather, I know when it's like humidity and crazy weather change, it tends to activate more headaches and those of us who suffer from migraines. So it was a rough night last night. So I was not feeling good. I had nausea. I think you can hear there's people working on the trees outside, not ours, but across the street. So yeah, it was rough. It was rough. I'm tired because the medicine, luckily I now have a prescription for it. So before I would just get the migraines and like I would end up in the hospital, like in the ER, because I didn't have like a way to manage it. Anyway, took the medicine, all that to say that I'm feeling a lot better. I still woke up with a little bit of nausea this morning, but I also have meds for that. And my husband was so good and he took the kids to school. So I woke up and I was able to do my daughter's hair, gave them kisses, and then he took them to school, and then I just slowly got ready for my day. And yeah, it's going to be a work from home day, admin, catching up on emails. And I'm going to be home, very much needed after I feel like it's been a lot of hustle and bustle. So I'm about to make my coffee. So I love Nespresso. I bought my Nespresso machine for myself after I graduated, getting my bachelor's degree. I graduated with my degree in 2022. It took me 12 years to finish and cross that line and walk across the stage. Different story for a different day. So I always said when I was like 18 in college and I had my roommates, I'm like, when I graduate, I'm buying myself an espresso machine. And that was in I started college 2010. So around those years. And then, as the years pass by, now there's like Nespresso machines, which make it super easy. I know they have the Breville Cool machines. That'll be like my upgrade when and if I ever get there. But the Nespresso pods, I buy the 7-ounce ones to pour a full coffee cup, but they sell them in a single espresso shot and a double espresso shot. I'm thinking I might invest in some of those pods for the summer for iced coffee, but I know I have filmed iced coffees for you guys before, and I'm a big fan of this instant espresso. Pretty good recipes. My sister showed me a recipe that was really good. So I normally use that for iced coffees, but I'm such a huge fan of Nespresso, but I pour a little bit of water in my cup first, and then I pour half and half, and I put this in the microwave for 30 seconds to warm up. I don't like pouring my creamer into the already Nespresso in my cup because I feel like it cools it down. So I'm going to go ahead and heat this up and then pour an espresso pod, and then I usually put a little bit of cinnamon on top, and then that is my morning coffee for the day. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just give me a second. All right, it's all heated up. I feel like you can see the steam. And then I just put it, let me show you guys. Put it right under the Nespresso ready to pull. I put in a pod. This means I need to clean my Nespresso. I haven't done that yet, and I will do that eventually. A little bit of cinnamon, and we're good to go. And that is the joy of the morning. I also switched over my sugar a couple of months ago to turbinado sugar. So I was doing raw cane sugar, and then I feel like I moved over to turbinado, which it's also raw. It's usually the brown packets when you go out to like Starbucks or something, but it's not brown sugar. It is the raw turbinado. Usually do like a scoop, a heaping scoop. The goal is to do less, but we're gonna do a heaping scoop in that gorgeous, can you see that? Oh my goodness. And we're gonna sit down at the computer and tackle the emails for the day. Now that my lunch was canceled, it just feels like a little bit more of a relaxed day. I have a lot to catch up on, and then just to prep for tomorrow and the rest of the week. Let's see, it's mid-May, so yeah, just making sure bills and everything that I need to do in regard to my job is getting done. That's a couple high priority items. So yeah, just emails, work from home. I got dressed. My fit for the day is just a black tank top. I put a sports bra on, and I have some camo leggings from Old Navy. And last work from home day, it was Monday when I started the weekly vlog. At my lunchtime, I went and took a walk. So since I don't have any major meetings and I don't have to go anywhere else today, I will be going on my lunch walk, which will be nice. It's supposed to be really warm today, so I'll make sure to put some sunscreen on this time. But yeah, it just feels good to have movement. And then my daughter has gymnastics today. Husband will take her while I wrap up my last hour and a half of work. I have some steaks. I want to cook steak and asparagus for dinner with potatoes, and then we'll see how motivated I am, but it'd be cool to do like a home workout. I've done those in the evening before, even while the kids are like, working on homework and evening routine after dinner or before dinner. So I'll see if I can incorporate that in. So then I will have a walk and a home workout, which is really good. And then, yeah, just movement. So it'll be a good day. And I will catch I'll be able to show you glimpses of what that looks like later on in the day, but wishing you all a lovely morning, and I will talk to you soon. It was a crazy running late kind of morning. On my lunch break, just right across the street, it has been a busy non-stop day, and I can't believe it's almost 1 o'clock already. But I'm super excited to bring you guys along. I have a committee meeting later tonight, so it'll be fun to show you the evening plans. It's been just a busy work day. I woke up later than I should have this morning, and we had to like get up and go. So my husband took the kids. He focused on getting them ready. This morning I just took care of myself. I was running so late, and I had my work day in the office today. I have a hybrid schedule, so 3 days a week I can work from home, and 2 days I'm in the office. So today was an office day, but I also have a committee meeting this evening at 5:30. I end my work day around 4:30, 5 o'clock. So my original plan was I was going to get up and get dressed for like the full day. I was going to wear whatever, like how I wanted to be. And for the most part that worked out. But I was just running so late that I literally just put on my foundation this morning, looked at my makeup bag, and I'm like, I'm packing it all with me. Like, I do not have time to sit here and do my makeup because I woke up too late. So I brought my makeup bag and then 2 other bags that I have with me that is like deodorant, mini toothbrush, just like a little, like a zhuzh up bag. So yeah, ended my work day zhuzhed up in the bathroom. I've done that before at work, and at first I used to be like, oh my gosh, I feel weird, I feel cringy, people are gonna walk in. But you know what, this is what happens when you live like a good 30 minutes away from the city, and things happen in the city. So I just don't have time to like go home or like leave the office early, go home, get dressed, and then go back. Like, that is way too much driving. So anyway, yeah, it worked out. I zhuzhed up. This is pretty much what I wore to work. It's just like I actually put my mascara on, and recombed my hair, so that worked out. And then I had to pick up a little Starbucks because it's going to be a late evening. The meeting is from 5:30 to 7:30. Obviously I have like a 30-minute commute home, but my sister is watching, and my brother-in-law and my niece are hanging out with the kids while I get off work. So I'm gonna head over there after the meeting, just chill, hang out. It's Thursday night, like pick up the kids, and then we'll head home, which is another 20 minutes. And then yeah, it's Thursday night, gotta do one more day tomorrow. And Thursday nights often feel like a second Sunday to me because my husband starts to shift tonight. So like I'll put the kids down at 8, and that is usually when I get to like do some self-care, really pick up the house, like pretty much set it up for the weekend, because for the weekend it's just me and the kids. Like, yes, my husband comes home, but like he comes home and then sleeps because he has to prepare for his shift, and he works anywhere from 10 to 13, 14-hour shifts. So anyway, that's what the evening looks like tonight. I have my maps on while I'm filming this, so I'm gonna make sure I'm going the right direction. As I've shared earlier in the vlog, I'm a nervous driver, so I'm literally the person who's like, oh, we're gonna get there late because I just missed the exit. But let's hope none of that happens during my commute. And yeah, this evening should be fun. I'm gonna try and film. The committee meeting is at a hotel at a place called the Reading Club. Sounds super bougie, but I'm excited. I became a part of this committee last year, 2024, and they had their first meeting in November, but it literally was right when my niece was being born, like around those days. So I didn't go to the kickoff meeting. So this will be my first meeting, but the second meeting for this group. So I'm excited. It should be a good time. And yeah, all right, well, I'm gonna continue driving. Pray for me. Hopefully I don't get lost. Sip on a little coffee. I got my iced caramel macchiato with an extra shot because I like my coffee to taste like coffee, not just milk. And I asked for a blonde roast espresso, and it is so good. This has been my spring drink and will probably continue to be like my summer drink. It's so tasty and hits the spot every time. So that is me. I'm gonna zoom to this meeting. I'm gonna try and get a couple clip bits, and then I'll see you guys tonight. All right, talk to you later. Bye. It is gorgeous. All done. It was a long meeting. Super bougie. I tried to take as many clips as possible, but I think this is probably the bougiest place I've ever been to, but super fun experience. Great committee meeting. Now I'm off to go get the kids. Come on. Hello. I am driving to come pick up the kids. I don't know if you can see me or if it'll get dark later, so we're gonna try this, but I had my committee meeting, and it was so cool. We were in the rooftop restaurant of a hotel in downtown San Diego, and the meeting was really great. I got to take an assessment about like how I present in the context of work and how others perceive me in the context of work, and being able to use that assessment to like leverage future job opportunities or growth within your own organization. Oh, it's really dark, so but yeah, it was a really good meeting, and I drove to come pick up my kiddos. I'm almost there, so I'll hang out with my sister for a little bit, just catch up on how it was with the kids, and then on the drive home I called my husband because he's heading into work, and so we were like literally passing each other on the freeway. But yeah, that is like day in the life of a working mom with husband on the night shift. Sometimes I think their phrase is like ships passing through the night or whatever. It's 8:35, so it is late. It's a school night. We technically do put the kids in bed at 8, so they're just staying up a little bit later, and that tends to happen on Thursdays. Like I said, it's just when my husband starts his shift for the week, we just have different schedules. But we'll get home, they'll get plenty of rest. We'll have them put PJs on, brush their teeth, tuck them in bed, and then I will do the same. I have a little bit of a headache. It was hot, it was bougie, it was nice where we were, a lot of great food, but it was a little hot, so I have an electrolyte drink at home that I'm going to pour over ice, drink that. I'm going to take a shower, I'm going to wash my hair. My husband and I had a bonfire last night, just some us time, and I was like, I'm not about to wash my hair because it's going to make the morning go a lot more difficult. And so I didn't, and I was surprised. I didn't smell the bonfire in my hair as much as I thought I was going to, but very much ready to go home, take a shower, and put my pajamas on. But I am about to pull up to pick up the babies, and we'll head home soon, and it'll be a good night. Okay, I'll catch you guys when we're home. Talk to you later. But a short week all in one, but overall it was a good week. Monday was really good, work from home day. Tuesday was so much fun at LEGOLAND. Wednesday also work from home, catch up, also being very tired, and then in office day yesterday, late night meeting, and now it's Friday, and I don't have any meetings scheduled for today, so it is just going to be a really good admin day, catching up, prepping for the week ahead, making sure like all my tasks are in order. So I really love the days that I can just focus on my inbox and any projects that I need to move forward. I just did drop off, the kids were happy. It's Friday, it's a beautiful sunny day. My temperature gauge says it's 59, but I think it's closer to like 65 outside. It feels so good. My daughter is getting an award today, so I think the ceremony or the assembly is at 1:30, so I'll take my lunch around then and head out a little bit before, and we live down the street from the school, like it's not that far of a drive. So head down to do that. I think Dad is joining us. Was calculating how many hours of sleep he would get if he woke up to join. So I said no pressure. Her award is a surprise. They sent an envelope home and was like, your daughter's getting an award at the assembly on this day. She doesn't know, so it's up to you if you want to tell her or whatever the case is. So I chose not to tell her, and I'm excited to surprise her at the assembly. So it should be a good time. Yeah, I'm gonna head home, put my face on, get in my work from home, a little sick, but also knowing that I'm gonna go to the school today. Yesterday was such a late night, and I was sharing that typically Thursdays are like a second Sunday in the week for me. Typically kids are in bed by like 8:30, and that's when I do some self-care. I will order groceries to be delivered for Friday morning, and just kind of like resetting for like the weekend that I have ahead of me, because my husband is on shift and it's pretty much just me and the kids all weekend. So whatever I can do to prepare on Thursday is super helpful for the week ahead. But we did a really big grocery haul last weekend, so I don't feel the need to order a haul, and also it was a late night, so last night's Thursday was not very typical. So that's okay, but I still feel like I'm set up for success. So it'll be an overall good day. I will bring you along, and then we're gonna wrap up my first ever weekly vlog, and I hope I'm making plans to just sit down and I'm figuring out how editing works, and you know, really kind of establishing this. I'm a little nervous, but it's also exciting to dive into a project that I'm excited about. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna head in. We're gonna take care of all of this and then start the work day and plug along through. The weekend is almost here. See you soon. Award ceremony. I got some good work done online. Bobby just woke up from sleeping. So we're there 5 hours. 5 hours. I don't know if he's gonna plan to stay up the rest of the day or get another nap in, but he has overtime before his actual shift, so he's gonna go in like 3 hours earlier than his normal starting time. But we're excited to go see Trey get this award.
I know what it's for.
I don't. It's a spirit assembly.
Great attendance.
What?
Great attendance.
Great attendance. I think it's gonna be like great helper or something.
Real.
Like fantastic leader, like her mama.
Remember that one time we Kicks was getting this and they were like, Jason!
Everyone said his name.
Yeah.
So 4th grade is at 2:15. So I feel like we'll probably see him filtering in. But I mean, I didn't get a letter that said that he's getting an award, so I don't plan to stay.
Just might go his way, kick me out.
So yeah, we're heading to the school. And we'll get some clippets of Trinity getting her award. We'll head back, finish my day online, and we'll come back to the school to pick up the kids a little later. But I'll show you guys all that soon. Bye! Off to go get the kids. Ever since I've been doing skincare, do you see the shiny? I haven't figured out if I'm just shiny or greasy, and I don't think I like it. That's why I bought the little elf powder. I was supposed to put some on before I left, but yes, came back after Trent's award ceremony. It was so cute. She like looked around and was like, are my parents here, kind of thing, because I didn't tell her we were coming. And she saw, she's so proud. She got a compassionate award, and she really is so compassionate. Like Trinity, my daughter takes after her dad a lot. Like, they are legitimate twins, and her sense of humor is so like she is quick with it, and that is also very much like her dad. But it's really cute to see also how much she carries from me. So I am a hostess with the mostest. Like, I love hosting. I love like making coffee for people when they come over, getting the recipe like exactly how they want it. I love having snacks out. Like, you will never be hungry at my house. That is 100%. Like, if you come over, you're gonna be leaving fed, and like, you know, I'm gonna have you leave with a Tupperware or something. And I can see that with her. I can see that she's just so like also a little hostess, and like and also very compassionate. Like, she's an empath for sure. She's an earth sign, I think. And so she just has a very nurturing demeanor about her. But yeah, it was such a good time. I'm glad that I'm at a place in my life where I can go. Like, to me, that's what success looks like. Like, I can attend my kids' award ceremonies, and I can, you know, pick them up if needed, or I can do lunch on the lawn, or, you know, donuts with grown-ups. And like, it is, you know, that hasn't always been the case. Like, when you work retail, when you work at places where there's not flexibility for parents, it's just so hard. So I'm so grateful that I'm at a place where I can do that. We had such a good time. Get ready. So I started prepping his dinner. I'm so grateful for the little I don't know what brand they are, but they're like pre-made meats. So it's like a Hawaiian style chicken, jerk style chicken, cilantro lime chicken, and they're really good, flavored really good. I wish the portions were bigger, so there was like 2, but those are like so clutch to have in the fridge. Just a couple stacked. I put some rice in the rice cooker, so that's going to be his main dinner. I made him a sandwich to take as well, and then while I was cooking those, I hooked him up with an egg sandwich, and I made a little iced coffee. So he's taken care of. And while all of that was happening, I threw some nuggets in the air fryer for the kids, cut up an orange so that when they come home they can have their snacks and they won't get hangry, because that is the thing. Kids are so hungry after school, and sometimes the after school moods kick in because they're hungry and they're tired and they've been like compliant and listening all day. And so I also try to keep that in consideration when I pick up my kids, and I'm wondering like, where is all this attitude coming from? But anyway, so they're hooked up with nuggets, and then I'm also getting a little hungry, so I will finish the rest of my breakfast smoothie and make myself a little turkey sandwich. And I'm thawing ground beef for spaghetti. I'm so excited for spaghetti tonight. So that's what I'll cook for me and the kids, you know, for our dinner, probably closer to 7:30. We'll take showers and get cozy. And I've been trying to watch Wicked for like a minute, and so maybe tonight will be the night to watch Wicked. But I also really enjoy like when we're just comfy on the couch and like we're all kind of like doing our own thing. Like, the kids get some tablet time, I get some scrolling time, and I love watching my vlog. So having that on the TV too. But yeah, so I'm here, just pulled up to the school. This is quite early, but I'm doing this because hubby has an end early and it's Friday. But most of the time I keep the kids in their after school program at least till 5, sometimes till 5:30, which is pickup time. But it's Friday, we're almost done with the school year. I'm so excited. I'm so ready for the kids to be kids and have a summer, but I'm also just so ready to not have to do morning routines anymore for a couple months. So okay, I am gonna go pick up the kids, so come with me, because it always takes, like, it's so quick to get here, but to have the kids and have them call, like, what trailer are they in, and backpacks, and it is a good 30-minute process. So let's go get these babies so we can go home, have a little lunch, spend a little bit of time with dad. I'm gonna wrap up and close up shop at work, and I'm just trying to have a chill Friday. I feel like these are rare. Like, usually I'm like, and this weekend I technically have nothing planned except for a coffee with a friend. So it's very, very up in the air right now. Okay, vamos, let's go. Hi. It was such a good, productive morning, afternoon today, but I am reaching my mid-afternoon slump. It is my witching hour between 4 and legit like 7:30, 8 o'clock. I get so tired. Like, I get sleepy tired, like ready to take a nap tired. And I can if I want to. We have nothing major going on, but legit from like 4:30 to like, look at the God coming up, to like 7:30, 8:30. Like, your girl is just sleepy. I just put in a grocery order for delivery. And I think I said earlier I wasn't gonna do that, but I'm making spaghetti tonight for dinner and we don't have noodles. And then I needed some vitamins that I thought I got in my Target haul, but I couldn't find them in my bags and I looked everywhere. I just texted my sister to see if maybe she accidentally, like somehow they ended up in her bag. So she's checking. So because I needed like vitamins and noodles and other stuff, I'm like, I don't want to run up the street to Albertsons and have it be like $150 for like 7 things. Let me just put in an order. And oh, also we don't have anything planned tonight, but I thought it would be cute if we baked cookies tonight, like from scratch, instead of just from cookie dough. So I also, put flour, brown sugar, because I don't have any of that stuff. And I'm like, I know if I go to Albertsons and buy all the ingredients, it will be quite expensive. So long story short, I put in a grocery order. I'm going to eventually get up and make myself an iced coffee so that I can finish the evening with cooking spaghetti for us. Really good comfort meal tonight. Activity with the kids will be making cookies from scratch, chocolate chip cookies, which I have not done and I couldn't tell you how long. Like I'm very much, I buy the cookie dough and break the pieces up. That's what we do for the holidays. But lately, this holiday season, when we did that, I felt like the cookie dough just did not hit the same. So I know it's like as we get older, our taste buds change. So I'm like, well, maybe if we do it, the cookies from scratch, it would be good. So I have that order coming in and I kind of have it in my head that when the order arrives is when I'll like get up and start doing the things. I also kind of wanted to do like a Friday reset. The living room is pretty picked up. My daughter's room is a mess, so we have to clean that. The kids' bathroom is a mess. The cats had the zoomies like 2 days ago and knocked down the shower curtain. It's been on the floor for 2 days. And moving into the house when we moved here in January, like second bathroom, we're like super excited for it. But the kids love using our bathroom. It's so funny. So yeah, my daughter's room, kids' bathroom, laundry. I can do some laundry, just kind of like picking up my room to make it cozy for tonight. So just kind of those things to really like close out the night, close out the week, a little Friday reset. So I'll have like dinner ready, cookies made, house is clean, and it's a 3-day weekend and we have like 0 plans, which is so rare. Not to say we're not going to do anything, but I just don't have anything already committed or planned. I have a coffee with a friend, but that's like, 2 hours tomorrow afternoon. It isn't like a whole day dedicated to an activity. So I'm just super excited. Like we can wake up when we want. I'll do my coffee. I was kind of checking the weather to see when would be like if we wanted to go to the beach. My sister shared that there's going to be a market in her area, so I might take the kids and go do that. My husband has another in early tomorrow, so he basically is going to get home in the morning and sleep the whole day and then wake up early to go to work earlier for his shift. So just me and the kids, which is why I think the reset is really good, so that I'm just not concerned with like deep cleaning or anything over the weekend. Just taking care of on Friday. And that's about it. You can see how sleepy I am. Like, and I'm still battling with this grease shine. I was telling you guys, I never powdered my face earlier, but I'm gonna, oh my gosh, I'm going to get up when the groceries get delivered and make a nice coffee. Maybe I can wash my face and then we're gonna do a Friday reset. But it's gonna be super chill evening. So nice. Just get to enjoy my rent, get to be home. And then we'll see what's in store. So just wanted to catch you up on the evening plans. Oh, puppy. Want to make some cookies? He wasn't all that excited about it when I told him in the car, but he's gonna have fun when we're making the cookies, and he's gonna have even more fun when we're eating the cookies. So okay, I will catch you guys later once I get my second wind and I have my coffee and start cleaning up the house for a reset. I'll see you guys later. For iced coffee at home, quick, and you don't have an espresso or a quick way to make espresso, so good. My sister and I were just talking. We both just finished I think hers is done, but mine has a little bit left. And then she was talking about how she's seen people use this as a cup. That'd be cute, huh? But I think I might use it as my shaker because I used a mason jar earlier, but so good. So good. I should have had this an hour ago, like right when I logged off of work, but I was just too lazy to make it. So now, of course, I'm going to have energy into, well, past like 11, but I need the energy now because the spaghetti's not going to make itself. But it's a relaxing, like, evening. So cheers to coffee. Try the recipe. It's so good. My sister shared it with me. what an evening. So I was supposed to film a Friday reset. That was the plan. That's why we made some coffee so that we had the energy to do the things. And LOL, because I made the coffee after lounging on the couch, not lounging, resting, really, honestly, because it was like morning, award ceremony, pick up the kids, making sure I had lunch, nuggets, and food ready for kids and husband. And 5:30 came around. I just laid on the couch, scrolled, decompressed. I actually worked on some things for my YouTube channel, which I kept saying like, I'll work on it this weekend. I gotta sit at a desktop, and I'm like, what? I'm just here. I'm just gonna like venture and see what that looks like. So I got to work on those things, which is super exciting. But yeah, cook the spaghetti. We will not be doing a Friday reset. No, 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 no. We will do a Sunday reset. We will film that this weekend. But we are resting and relaxing. The house looks chaotic. I have not cleaned up from just our evening, and that's okay. Like that's life sometimes. And so we will deal with that tomorrow with tomorrow morning's cup of coffee. But it's been a nice, relaxing evening with the kids. And I'm just excited to cuddle with them, and it's already pretty late, so we'll just put a movie on, enjoy these cookies, and just call it a night of a very like eventful, really good week. So this concludes my first ever weekly vlog. I am excited to dive into editing this weekend, and see what all of that looks like, and just compiling the week for you guys. But yeah, I'm super excited, and then I hope to film a weekend vlog as well, and if not, just focus on like a Sunday reset. But thank you guys so much if you've made it this far, for following along this little journey of my week, and I'm just excited to share my life with you guys. So have a good night, and I will see you next time. Bye.